makes Barkley so effective?
Oh boy, I don't know where to start. I mean, the guy's just a really good player. He played really well last year. He's playing better now. He's tough and strong. Start with that, you know, and he can run. So, you know, and you might think you have him. You know, looked like Minnesota had him. You know, contained, not bottled up, but contained. And then, you know, boom, he makes the biggest play of the game. So that's what great players do. You know, they have you on edge every play of the game. You know, and we've faced some backs like that, and it's tough duty.
How much better is their offensive line? That seems to be where they struggled right after the sanctions.
Yeah.
They seem to be a lot better there now.
You know, just TV scouting them a while back, that they looked like they were having some trouble there, and you know, now they're a lot more veteran, and the young guys that they do have playing are playing pretty well. They're, you know, one thing about Penn State, I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen them with guys that weren't real heavily recruited. You know, they got a lot of guys that look the part and play the part. So, you know, a lot of times just a little bit of experience and that type of thing.
Do you put an extra emphasis on the front seven because of how prolific they are on offense, particularly in the run game?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it starts there, but everybody's got to roll in the run game too if we're going to be successful. And the thing that makes it tough about them is that they've got good receivers, very talented receivers. Their tight end's a good receiver, big, tall guy. And then the quarterback is a guy who can run or pass. You know, he'll hurt you both ways. So they put a lot of pressure on it. It's not you can just gang up and take one thing away. If you do, you're going to pay for it. And seen a lot of plays, a lot of big plays that they've been able to create, whether it's the receivers, tight end, or the quarterback just keeping it. You know, so you know, you're focused on the running back, and there's a lot more to it. So that makes it a challenge.
I was going to say, does their offense remind you of anybody? It's a little bit different than what Penn State normally does. More wide open, fast.
Yeah, I don't know if it reminds me of anybody specifically. I mean, it's just here and there, a little bit of everybody else. But they're a unique offense, and they got really good guys in the backfield.
Why do you say they're unique in what they do?
I don't know, because they keep a lot of 11 personnel. It's you know, a lot of one running back, one tight end, and a lot of wide receivers out there. So I mean, we just got to be able to stay, you know, equal in our alignments and know our assignment.
What do they do offensively? They're a little different, I think, than they've been in the past.
Spread offense, and you know, when you get into a spread offense, you can do so many things with it. And with a quarterback that they have, he's very talented and he's very dangerous. Do with that guy that'll take his shots down the field and will still run the ball as well. So we just got to, you know, have good eye discipline and leverage the ball.
Barkley's probably the best running back you guys have faced this year. What do you see from him?
Explosive back. He's very strong and he has really great vision. And I believe he has an explosive one-step cut, you know, that'll get downhill and that can break a play open.
Quarterback.
Yeah, we're really stressing as a D-line to really squeeze the quarterback in and make sure he doesn't get out and scramble and make plays.
Barkley jump out at you any different than other running backs have?
Big back, really strong, really fast. So I mean, he might be one of the best backs in the league. So he's a good player. So we got to respect that.
Is there a unique challenge with him that if he does anything with that size that's different?
I mean, yeah, he's a powerful back and he can run through arm tackle, so we really got to get to him and get him tackled and grab him.
Important for you to extremely elusive. Yeah, he likes to throw on the move. He's always moving to find new lanes to throw it in. So it's going to be a challenge for us up front just to contain him, keep him in the pocket, and keep squeezing to make him uncomfortable.
But I would say the biggest thing is they just got some good players. I mean, it's Penn State. They have a lot of athletes, and they can rush and they can run stop. They're really solid up front.
So have you looked at film? Are they delayed in what they do? What they send at the quarterback? Or are they heads up? What have you seen from them?
I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of trickery or anything. They're just kind of going to come at you.
What do they do well offensively?
What we've seen so far, that I'm sure you guys never have a great running back, who can extend plays. Their quarterback can do the same thing as well. Granted, he may not be the tallest guy we've seen, but like I said, he can make plays. He can extend plays. There are plays where he'll scramble and he'll throw it, and they have good receivers. He'll just go up and grab it for a big gain. So, what we really need to do with this quarterback is really keep this guy contained.
Well, they got a good running back, Saquon. Their defensive players are good, big. Got a big front line. They rotate a lot of their backers, and they cornerback safeties. They're pretty good.
You have to want to be there. Right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great atmosphere. It's just the things you dream of when you're a kid, going into big stadiums like that, big crowds, night game. It's going to be awesome. We're excited, and I can bet we'll be juiced for this game, and we'll be ready to go
like that. But just it's going to be a fun opportunity for us to go to Penn State and just play in an atmosphere like that. And it's a real opportunity for us to play a big time program like that that's having a successful season. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for us, and we're excited for the opportunity.
You talk about the stage. It's 105,000. I think they're trying to get a whiteout going. National TV. You got to want to be out there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean none of that really phases. I don't think any of us. But that's the kind of stuff you live for. When you grow up as a kid, you dream of playing games like that. So you can't think about all that. Just have fun and just playing football.